ExploreOkoboji.com and Explore Okoboji on YouTube. Welcome to football. Oh, and let's not forget about Q102 on the radio dial. I am Hank Ambrose with you, and by my side is Tim Peterson, ready for Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn football tonight, hosting the Okoboji Pioneers. Tim, what do you think, man? You ready for football?
Well, I feel like this must be a big game with all these media outlets that we're broadcasting on tonight.
Ooh, it's a can of tuna in here. We got a whole bunch of people in here.
It's always fun to get back into the game of football when the season starts up.
You know,
the fans are all excited for it. You know, the players are all pumped up for it. They've been practicing in and out, working hard just to get to this first game. They've had a scrimmage. They've had lots of practice, put in a lot of work. See if their workouts and all that come together for one of these two teams tonight. It will for one of them.
You got it. The best part about summer closing is football beginning.
That's true. School starts and you get a football game. That's beautiful.
I can't wait for it. Sports Director Scott Nolte got to speak with both head coaches. That's coming up for the pregame show. And then the next time you hear from Tim and I, will be going through some of the things that happened last year that led us up to this moment at the very beginning of the 2025-2026 Okoboji and Hartley Melvin Sanborn football season. What do you think, Tim? Should we start the pregame show?
Let's kick it.
Pregame show tonight being brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare, and online Lakes Regional Healthcare.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Week 1 of Iowa High School football right around the corner. We've got Okoboji, Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn here on Q102. And joining us right now, we've got Coach Eric Klaus from Okoboji on our pregame show. And Eric, good to talk to you again, and thank you so much for joining our broadcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
I appreciate that. And, first and foremost, let's talk about, practices leading up to the season, camp, and, summer workouts, all that fun stuff. And how's it been leading into the season? Give us a little preview there.
Yeah, I thought we've had a really good summer, just kind of fed into our preseason practices and camp and into kind of where we're at right now. It's been really good to have year 3 within our system, basically our full boat of coaches back and kids that have been in for that stretch as well. So they understand expectations and they kind of know the flow of how we do things, which has allowed us to move quick and do a really nice job. And we've got really good kids who've kind of bought into that system as well. So, we've been really excited about how things have gone so far in this early part of the season. And kids are excited about it. And it's always kind of exciting as you go into these new seasons because you're going to have new kids step up into new roles and kind of see that develop throughout the summer and through these early parts of practice.
Okay. Well, let's talk about this year's roster for Okoboji. And last year lost some talented seniors, but you also had some underclassmen that played a key role in last year's team, and looks like they'll step up this year. So kind of break down the roster a little bit for us.
Yeah, obviously that senior class for us last year was really talented and did a lot of really good things for us. So anytime you have that, they're tough to replace that, but then good teams do that and they find ways to do that. And I think what is going to help us this year has been, the core of our line is back, and that's going to be able to take a lot of stress off of some of the different pieces that are jumping into new roles. So you look at Callan Peters, Keyshawn Smith, Aiden Gerke. Those are going to be 3-year starters at the line for us, and they've played a ton of football and are big bodies for us. So we're going to have to depend on them and lean on those guys. Riley Worrell has played a ton, mainly on the defensive line side. He's played a fair amount on the offensive side as well. So we're comfortable with him coming into that position as well. So you feel really good about having seniors and juniors involved in that line, and that makes it so then we've got a young player in Caden Schillinger moving up into that role as well. And when you surround them with older classmen, we feel really good about it. So we're excited about our line. Avery Simonton and Asa Jacobson coming back as receivers. Those are both really big playmakers for us. And Carson Story, Riker Wright, we have different guys that kind of jump into those receiver positions as well. So offensively, we're excited about the different things that we have. Trey Vanderpool's had a really good summer, taking that quarterback by the reins, and Cam Bonk is another kid who's going to, I think, really step up for us in that running back position. Excited about that. And then defensively, we've got a lot back within that group. Line-wise, our 3D down linemen are all back, and Aiden, Keyshawn, and Riley, and Jaron Heller, again, I thought had a really good year as a sophomore. Miles Wasson at linebacker position. So a lot of really good things. I'm excited about the kids that we have.
Excellent. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how those kids perform and respond. And, week one, you head to Hartley, just a short road trip. Hartley Melvin Sanborn is on the schedule for week one. Your thoughts on the Hawks?
Yeah, they've kind of gone through a transformation offensively where they had been in the past. So they're kind of in that second year of their change in their system, and they do different things that make it difficult to prepare for it. They spread things out. They'll show a lot of different formations at you, stretch the field vertically, with some of the different things that they do, and then kind of get back to their traditional roots of being able to run the ball and being physical with the way that they do things. So this first game of the year is always, it's hard to tell where teams are at and what exactly they're going to do. And, we're excited to get out and play. We know it's going to play a Hartley team. It's going to be a physical, tough team. So it's going to be a really good test for us right out of the gates to play them.
Looking forward to it. Should be fantastic weather, and looking forward to the matchup. And Coach, welcome to another season. Thank you so much for the comments here in the pregame, and best of luck as you start off at Hartley Melvin Sanborn.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
And that is Okoboji football coach Eric Klaus joining us in the pregame. Coming up next, we're going to visit with HMS football coach Jeremiah Delzer as our pregame continues on Q102.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
We are back on the pregame as we get ready for Okoboji Hartley Melvin Sanborn on Q102, week one of Iowa high school football. At this time, let's bring in HMS football coach Jeremiah Delzer. Jeremiah, good to talk to you again, and thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, I appreciate the time. And first and foremost, let's talk about preseason stuff and practices and camp and everything leading up to week one. How's that gone for your team?
We had an awesome summer. We kind of sat down as a staff and identified after the season and kind of as the spring went on through track and things like that, where do we need to grow at? And we really attacked those things and those fundamentals that we thought we'd be better at. We kind of adapted our system to kind of fit our guys to the talent and the crop that we had this year. And we had a great turnout over the summer. I think we got a lot stronger. Leadership was awesome from the kids, and we got a lot faster, more athletic. So I'm just excited about the product that people are going to get to see on the football field.
I'd love to hear that. Sounds like a lot of positives heading into the season. And, you lost some key seniors that contributed to the team last year, but you returned some great guys too. Tell us about the roster and what do you expect and some key positions for your team.
Yeah, we lost our rushing yards last year, basically, essentially, if you look at it, between our quarterback, Jack, and our running back, James. And we'll be a lot younger at those spots, but I am excited about who we bring back, I guess. I think last year we had an opportunity to get a lot of young guys, a lot of reps, especially when it came to getting out at the wide receiver role offensively, so I'm really excited about that. I think that our downfield attack will be really solid, and we're going to put the hurt on people in some different places because we've got a lot of experienced guys who work really hard. And then defensively, I'm really excited about, and offensively, I'll stay there, I guess. We have a great offensive line coming back. All of our guys that are on our offensive line got experience varsity last year. We only lost one starter, and he was injured over courses through the year, so we got a lot of guys in. So it's awesome to have some continuity there, and we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just kind of perfecting our craft. So we're really excited about there. And defensively, I think up front on the D-line will be really, really good. We bring back a lot of our guys, and we try to put in some different things that kind of match their skill sets, and those guys have worked their tails off. So I know we're going to be strong up front, and hopefully we can go and put some pressure on people and stop the run.
Excellent. Okay, love hearing all that. And you get ready for week 1. You'll be at home to start the season. It looks like fantastic weather as well. And you're going to welcome in Okoboji. Your thoughts on the Pioneers and then what your team needs to do to be successful on Friday.
Yeah, they're a solid, well-coached team. They do a lot of things really well. They're going to throw a lot of things at you offensively and try to test your eye discipline and your footwork and all these different types of things, and they're going to try to put you in a bind. They're a well-coached team offensively, so we'll just have to stay disciplined on defense and trust our keys and make sure that we're hanging in there. And then their defense is solid up front, and they try to keep everything in front of them, so we'll have to be physical and make sure that we set the tone and we can run the ball and we can pass the ball effectively when we need to, when we can. So there'll be a good matchup for us to tell us exactly where we are, but I'm excited about the matchup and think we can have some success.
Great. Should be a lot of fun. Welcome to another season. Thank you so much for joining us here in the pregame. Best of luck tonight against Okoboji and going forward.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great one.
You as well. And that is Hartley Melvin Sanborn football coach Jeremiah Delzer joining us on the pregame. We got to look at starting lineups coming up. We've got the kickoff. It's all next.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Scott Troutman in Spirit Lake today.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
ExploreOkoboji.com and YouTube at Explore Okoboji. I'm Ambrose, Tim Peterson by my side. The commentary tonight, it's Hartley Melvin Sanborn hosting Okoboji High School football tonight. It is the very first edition of Friday Night Lights for the 2025-2026 season. And Tim, guess what? We have the starting lineups coming up in just one moment. These guys are getting to the live and outfits down on the field. We'll let you know who will receive first in just one moment. Cool. But first off, your starting lineups tonight being brought to you by Central Bank and Insurance. They're there to make it happen for you.
Told us that if there's 5 seconds or left in the quarter or half.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Q102 Okoboji's Best Rock, as well as ExploreOkoboji.com and YouTube at Explore Okoboji with the live video coverage. Hank Ambrose, Tim Peterson, and your starting lineups are now. We're going to begin with the Okoboji Pioneers, who appear to be lining up to receive the kickoff first. So we're going to go through their starting offense here. Trey Vanderpool starting at quarterback. His starting running back heading into the season night, Cam Monk. Starting receivers include Avery Symington, Jaron Heller,
the rest of the starters are Eli
From left tackle to right tackle, Aiden Gierke, Riley Orell, Alan Peters, Keyshawn Smith, and Caden
Daniel Keller, Luke Daniel, Nathan Stoffer, and Isaac Shearholtz. Those are your HMS defensive starters for tonight's game.
Lineups for just 1 second. It's got to switch the sheet here. You can see Hartley Melvin Sanborn is about to kick off there. Your starting lineups on defense for the Hawks of Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Jackson Vogt is your starting free safety. Starting at linebackers, Luke Daigle, Daniel Keller. Also have Isaac Shearholtz and Michael Myers at cornerback, Nathan Stofferman and Talon Ziering. And now your defensive line, Alex Billings on the right side. Your bull rush will be Riley Wiersma. Nose tackle will be Eli Gasperson. And your defensive tackle will be Brody Mendring. And just like that, the kickoff is up and underway. And
Touchback in the end zone.
Tim, are you ready?
Take over the 20.
I missed the boom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the starting line.
Yep, I'm right with you. That
Be first to the 20-yard line.
the hands of Jackson Boyd in the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. Okoboji will start with the football wearing the white uniforms going left to right. On your format of whatever you're watching or you're listening on, I guess. HMS in their maroon jerseys with yellow going right to left. Starting off in the shotgun formation. Vanderpool barks it out. The junior takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the left side. Cutting up off the end is Asa Jacobson. He's stacked up and dropped. No gain. Handful of tacklers in there.
Initial stop made by Luke Daigle.
I'd like to add, wow, we are packed tonight. Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Area matchup. Okoboji brought the support over on the away side. I see plenty of maroon tonight over on this side as well.
About 76 degrees. Billings and Daigle in on that tackle. Another shotgun. They're going to look to pass. Quick pass off the left side. It's going to be behind the receiver, Riker Wright.
Pass incomplete. It'll be third down.
As is not Riker Wright. He's not up there yet. It's Avery Simon. They'll throw behind him, so it'll bring up third down. For the Okoboji Pioneers. 3rd and 9 from their own 21-yard line. They'll quickly line it up. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
The headset.
Running back in the backfield with Vanderpool.
Do a selfie for you.
Line scoots up to the line, offense and defense. Vanderpool sends a man in motion from left to right. Stops at the end of the line. Vanderpool's going to roll out right, looking to pass. Pressure in there. He avoids the pressure. Ducks back, throws the backside left. Far side of the field is completed. And taking off with it is Carson Story down the sideline, and he is gone. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Wow, what a start to this football season with a big gain and touchdown on the very first drive for the Okoboji Pioneers wearing the all-white tonight.
Touchdown, Pioneers.
Vanderpool rolled out to the near side and had pressure and nobody open and looked back over the middle to the far side of the field. Finds Story, who had his defensive back beat, got the grab, and he was gone. 79 yards, Vanderpool to Story. Touchdown, Okoboji. They'll look to add the extra point here, leading 6-0. Early on, 11:16 to go, first quarter.
And Okoboji is going for the...
Asa Jacobson lining up for the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's a running back and a star defensive player and kicker for
and the kick is up.
This season.
Snap.
And it is
down. Kick is up, and it is good. Okoboji goes 79 yards on one play.
Right down the middle.
And they lead it by a score of 7-0 here with 11:16 remaining. Pioneers will kick off. It'll be HMS football when we return right here
on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Q102, ExploreOkoboji.com. We are back to football. Watch the live stream powered by Promote Communications on our YouTube channel at Explore Okoboji and on our website at ExploreOkoboji.com under the Sports tab. Hank Ambrose, Tim Peterson, and the first score of the game just happened. Pioneers got on the board first, 7-0, 11 minutes and 10 seconds remain. To
carrier on the
close the
kickoff.
season, the Pioneers finished 6-3, and HMS finished 3-6. And we're about to see the very first offensive possession for them on their home turf. I think you have the starting lineups.
It is. Alex Voigt takes the snap. He'll hand it off. He's hit right away in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped right there on that tackle. For Okoboji.
Killer.
There's Riley Worrell. Running back.
Keller, the ball carrier for the Hawks. Brings up second down.
Get through the starters here. Quarterback is Alex Voigt, as I just mentioned. Daniel Kellett, the running back. Wide receivers Jackson Voigt, along with Graham Lux. Two receivers, they're both split right now. They'll send one in motion. They're going to fake the give. Quarterback's going to keep it, try to go up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped. Nothing there either.
Quarterback keeper.
I believe that was Worrell once again
yes.
on the hit.
Third down.
Yeah.
Third down, 11 coming up. They quickly line it up. One receiver right to the left, shotgun formation. Voigt barks it out, try to get Pioneers a jump. They do not. They'll reset. Looks over at the coach, gets a new signal, claps his hands, takes a snap, looks left, pressure coming, throws the left man open. Defender comes over and makes the interception.
Wow, what a catch.
Coming across.
How do you get back to the scoreboard?
Was the defensive back.
Intercepted by Okoboji.
Came over, read it nicely, and picked it off. That was Avery Simonton. Recovered nicely, and the Pioneers will get the ball right back on their own 46-yard line.
And just like that, we're ready to go, so we're going to stay with you. You know, Avery, he's a star football player. He's also a fantastic basketball player. Went up for the jump ball, brought it back down, got the pick.
Play some baseball, too.
The Okoboji Pioneers had 10 interceptions last season. They forced 16 total turnovers.
And Vanderpool will take the snap. He'll give it right up the middle. And getting a few yards, now fighting for a few more.
The Isaac Shearholz.
Here's the Okoboji running back, Cam Vaughn.
Number 5. Tackle by Shearholz.
Checking the team earlier.
Second down.
It looks like Okoboji has 16-ish returning players from last season to this season. Going both ways, defense and offense.
Another quick give right up the middle, and Vonk's going to take it enough for the first down and a couple more. Pioneers on 2 plays. Pick up enough for the first, and they'll move those chains as they get it down to the 46-yard line of HMS. So they're not wasting any time. Quick snap once again. Quick handoff. Vonk is going to get hit right away, and he's going to be dropped by Alex Billings. Wow. Going to lose.
Billings with the stop
if they give him
for
back to the
HMS.
line of scrimmage there or not. Now it looks like he got just back to the line before Billings dropped him.
Yeah, he really drug him down with him. I was going to say HMS is returning 10 players going both ways from this season from last.
Both teams losing a lot of those players that led them in stats. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Now they'll send a man in motion. Roll the Pioneers. Right to left goes the receiver. Vanderpool takes snap, hits the receiver who was in motion and cutting it up for a nice gain.
Stopper with the tackle. It'll be first down.
Well, we knew that the Pioneers were going to have a brand new quarterback this year, but I think he's pretty comfortable so far back this year. He's got 1 passing touchdown so far, had a nice little screen or slant of some sort, hybrid. That got him another first down here. Okoboji's rolling, headed to enemy territory.
Vanderpool hands off to Vonk straight ahead, met at the line and dropped.
55
It's 7-0 Okoboji leading with 8:35 remaining, and this is the most points the Okoboji Pioneers have scored against HMS in their last 3 meetings against each other. Okoboji had been held scoreless, but that's 5 years ago the last time they met. So HMS won 4 out of the last 3 out of the last 4. Blanking Okoboji in 3 of those, but Pioneers blanking HMS here so far tonight. 8:13 to go, and I think we're going to have a flag. And we do flag flies. It'll be
there's a flag
encroachment on the defense.
Yeah, got hands on the right guard there. It's going to give Okoboji a couple steps closer to the end zone once more. And that's going to officially cross him into the red zone. Matter of fact, It's going to be second down and short 3 or 4 from the 23, it looks like.
Pull lines him up. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back in the back to the ultimate Zvonk. Takes a snap, looks left now. Looks down the middle, nothing. Here comes the pressure, scrambles it along, and then just floats one down the field out of bounds. Incomplete pass. It'll bring up a
Pass
second down.
is incomplete.
Really good pressure that time from the HMS rush.
Good defensive coverage downfield as well, Hank.
Yeah. Kept him tight. Looked like Vanderpool wanted to scramble for a moment, but he had just nowhere to go. And honestly, that situation might have been best for Okoboji. Ended up throwing it away in what could have been a sack or even INT. HMS starting to look live on defense. 3rd and short here, Tim.
They're going to give it to Vonk. He's going to have a room right in the middle. He's going to have enough for the first down. And then he breaks through and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 19-yard run by Cam Vonk.
Wow. Talk about putting your head down and plowing through and getting those six on board for your alma mater.
7:53 to go in the first quarter. The Pioneers have had the ball twice and scored twice. They lead at 13-0 and they'll look to add an extra point here. 19-yard run by Vonk.
It's been a great start for the Pioneers thus far.
The extra point.
They look mean on offense.
Okoboji is going to try the extra point here.
Clicking well so far for the Pioneers. Jacobson in to kick.
Jacob Severson to kick.
14
snap, and the kick is up, and
it is.
It's good.
Good by about 30 yards, I'd say. Nailed that one. It's 14-0 Okoboji leading. They'll be kicking off. Still the first quarter here in Hartley at Peterson Field. More high school football after this on Q102.
Cooperative Energy is more than just your local energy provider. They're a 6,000-member strong co-op that believes in empowering people and possibilities. They're proud to support their local schools because they know strong schools build strong communities. That's why they're investing in the future by encouraging youth to get involved, give back, and grow right here at home. Cooperative Energy Company, proudly powering the community today and tomorrow. Learn more at cooperativeenergyco.com/community.
Learning happens here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on home. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
And back to the field we go.
Here we go, Kim.
And we're ready for the kick. Ready for kickoff.
Q102, Okoboji's best rock. We are back. ExploreOkoboji.com. Thank you, Ambrose, with you, as well as Tim Peterson.
And
Jacobson to kick off.
And good kick.
14-0, and boom, there it goes. A good kick. It's going to go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for HMS. And they'll start
kick us into the end zone.
Second possession of the game coming up.
Brought out to the 20-yard.
Thank you, Metro. Last year 6-3. They were 4-1 in the conference. HMS was just 3-6 and 1-4 in the conference. HMS lost a few players. In fact, one of their guys is now the middle linebacker at Iowa State. Also lost a lineman who went to Northern Iowa State.
For Hartley.
A core of good players for a while, and they had done well. Maybe a little bit of a rebuilding year this year for them.
Yeah, you bring up Ebel. He's a star.
Stud.
Yeah. I love cheering on the Cyclones and the Hawkeyes, but seeing them take the field for mighty Iowa State, quite awesome. How about this run here, Tim?
Nice give up the middle. That's going to be enough for a first down by Daniel Keller, the 6'1"
Keller's
junior.
the ball carrier. It'll be first down for the Hawks.
That's about a 12-yard gain. Nice. Got through that first line, had room. He'll get it again. He'll start left, now bring it back right. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and just across for a couple yards. Short gain for Keller.
Keller, again, the ball carrier. Second down.
Hey folks, I'd like to remind you, you can watch our video live streams all season long at ExploreOkoboji.com and on our YouTube channel at ExploreOkoboji. We are live with video there. And of course on Q102 in the free zone.
Flag on the play.
We got dirty laundry on the field, Tim. What's the flag?
Offside or encroachment on the defense. Had 2 players jump, it appeared. That'll march the Pioneers back. It'll give me a moment to thank a few of our wonderful sponsors like Cooperative Energy Company, Bank Midwest, Central Bank and Central Insure, Westo, and the Prinz Insurance. Here's a snap. They'll give it off to the running back again and off the left side, but to be close to a first down for Keller.
Keller again, the ball carrier.
See if he got enough to move the chains. It appears he does. That'll be a first down.
Move the chains, first down.
Carry, first down. HMS trailing 14-0 here, first quarter.
Chains, first down, Hartley.
Hartley moving the ball so far on this drive, their second of the game.
Hartley,
You love to see that for Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn. Get the chains moving a little bit. Get some confidence. 14-0 early on. Plenty of football to be played.
There's the snap. Give it to Keller again. He's going to run up the middle. He's got some room and bust through enough for the first down.
And Keller again running the ball. First down.
Daniel Keller, the junior, looking good here early on in this drive.
And
back-to-back first downs for the Hawks.
I'd like to shout out Mac back in the Q102 studio for keeping us on air on the airwaves. Also shout out to our latest addition to our Explorer Okoboji family, Rachel, for being with us tonight. Learning the video side.
Ball is batted down. Incomplete pass.
Rachel.
Any mistakes on the video side, I'll take blame for them. I'm trying my best here.
Second down.
HMS Hawks on this play go. They try to throw it down the screenplay down the line, and it gets broken up. The Okoboji Pioneers, Jaron Heller got his hand up and blocked that one, knocked it down. Bring up second down and 10 on the 46 of HMS. Fake the give, rolling out, looking for something. Pressure coming, wrapping in, dropping. It's a sack. Okoboji Pioneers, and that is Miles Wasson, the linebacker, getting in there.
Wasson getting his first sack early on to the game here. Still with 6 to go in the first quarter. It is 14-0.
49 yards.
I'll tell you what, he even tried to spin cycle there, but wasn't enough to escape the mighty wrath of Wasson.
With the freshman quarterback, as he was being wrapped up, he thought about trying to pitch that ball out or doing something with it. Wisely pulled it back down because he did not want to turn it over. If he would have tried, it could have led to bad things. He did the smart thing there. Brings up third down, 15 on the 49-yard line of HMS. They're going to hand it off. Keller dancing around, but he's got not much room, and he's going to be stopped right around the 50-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down.
It'll be fourth down.
It's going to bring up fourth down.
And HMS substituting some units. We likely will be seeing punt here. It's a 4th and 14. Ball marked at the 50. Right across the center line.
It's going to bring up 4th and 14.
Not only running back, he is also the punter.
Hartley is going to kick it away.
4th and 14 from the 50. Keller parking it out.
Hartley are going to kick it.
Nope. He fakes it. Look to pass it, and then he gets wrapped up and dropped. A fake gone bad. Good pressure by Okoboji, and it's Jaron Heller getting in there and leading the way for Okoboji. Pioneers will take over in HMS territory in a fourth down conversion that failed.
And we're going to keep it right here. Okoboji's offense are ready to go once more. Man, that's 2 turnovers they've caused thus far. And they've been ready to take the field right away. Look at this air raid offense mirroring Mike Leach. Rest in peace to one of the greatest coaches in college football history.
Empty backfield, 3 right, 2 left. Shotgun. Vanderpool takes a snap, throws it out to his left side. It is caught by Symington. Boy, he breaks through, and he is gone.
And he is gone. Touchdown, Okoboji.
Speed. You look away for 1 second, you look back, and he's already in the end zone. 20-0. Symington with 3 huge plays early on here. He scores again. Had an interception from earlier. Okoboji is rolling with still 5 to go in the first quarter.
40-yard pass. It goes down as a touchdown pass for Avery. Good catch for Avery Symington.
And number 8 will be the kicker.
And now Symington will watch Asa Jacobson come in to try to add the extra point.
They're going to
is 2 for 2 so far.
And the kick is up, and it is
up, and it is another good
point after try is good.
And the kick
3 scores here in this first half after not scoring in the last 3 meetings
down the center.
Against HMS. Okoboji leads it 21-0.
Great time for Solutions.
Teams will get ready for another kickoff. This is high school football on Q102.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to heavy jobs and major projects, turn to the pros at Raveling Incorporated in Melvin. They have powerful hydraulic cranes to give you the lift you need with cranes from 30 to 300 tons with 320-foot tip height. Raveling also has forklifts, industrial and heavy equipment movers with specialized trailers. Call 712-736-2596 for service in Esterville, Emmitsburg, Algona, Spencer, and Storm Lake areas. Call Rick at 712-209-0190. Raveling Incorporated, serving the area for 41 years, Melvin, Iowa.
Spencer,
Q102 Okoboji's Best Rock at exploreokoboji.com and YouTube at Explore Okoboji.
And
be sure to listen to us on the free download Okoboji radio app so we can hear Tim and I. 4 minutes, 55 seconds remain in the first quarter. It is 21-0. The Pioneers have the lead over Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn. Beautiful night for football. Sun is still out and shining. Spectating the game tonight as well. And Pioneers line up to kick with Jacobson once more.
Get ready for the kickoff.
He'll raise his hand up in the air, kicking it left to right. 4:55 remaining, first quarter.
And
boom.
There's a good kick.
High, deep kick. They're going to let it go right in the end zone. Another touchback.
Touchback.
Pioneers. And that'll put HMS.
Hawks take over on the 20-yard line.
On the 20-yard line. Deficit of 21-0 here in the first quarter. Give me a second and I'll thank a few more of our wonderful sponsors like State Farm Insurance, Lakes Regional Healthcare, MHR Insurance, my insurance company, also Milford Auto Care, and Raveling Incorporated.
Some early highlights in this contest. Symington.
Hartley with the ball.
2 touchdowns and an INT to get things started for the Okoboji Pioneers. Was that one? I apologize. I get Symington and Story mixed around. The S's. I apologize. Well, you know what? These guys have been phenomenal so far. Dynamic duo.
You say the Story has been Symington?
Billings carrying the ball.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, there you go.
You got it.
And
So,
that's going to bring up
well, regardless, still he's been a highlight player. 1 touchdown, 1 interception thus far for the Okoboji Pioneers.
A couple back-to-back carries here for HMS to start off their drive as Keller runs it straight forward. Took 7 on his first and enough for the first down on his second carry. Keller's run the ball so far very nicely tonight.
And it will be first down.
Got some good yards. It's first and 10 now from the 30. He has some 2 carries. He picks up 10 yards. They stack everybody in tight. This is almost a jumble set with shotgun. They snap it, and coming out of the backfield with the football. Alex Billings.
Billings again, the ball carrier.
Listed as a lineman, took on the snap and ran it. Got chopped down right away.
It'll be second down for the Hawks.
That's taking Wildcat to a whole new level. Power.
Got a jumbo set in there. Billings again is going to take it, run it off the right side. He's going to get hit, but plow forward.
I love it.
Fighting for extra yards, and he'll get a few extra.
Look at him go.
Billings again, the ball carrier.
By Radley Worrell. Nice gain by
It'll
Billings.
be third down.
And that's
On its own sheer will.
Big time. That's a 6 to 7 yard gain. And they're ready to go again. Looking from the sideline. Direct snap back to Billings.
Oh, flag on the
Left side of the line
flag.
for HMS. On 3rd and 3 from their own 37. This will push them back.
Offense number 8. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
I was looking and I saw him jumping. I was like, it seemed like called anything, and then they got to it.
That's going to bring them back to 5 yards that they previously gained. 3rd down and 7 here.
Quite changing their offense here as HMS as they went from kind of a spread offense to this jumbo set. Now they'll go back to their normal pro form, 2 receivers right.
Well, hey, we're early on the season. They're figuring it out. It is also 21-0, giving Okoboji defense a new look. 3:15 remains in the quarter.
Number 11.
Here's a swing pass out to the right, to the far side of the field, and a big tackle for loss. Who's there first? Trying to look down.
I saw Alex Voigt threw it out to the right side.
Now 4th down.
Alex Jackson Voigt.
4th down.
And he got, like you said, hit right away.
I'll tell you what.
Not sure if that was a Symington on that tackle or not.
Yeah.
Okoboji on defense and offense, they've had great
Keller's punching the ball for HMS.
They've been in the right spot at the right time about every single play.
4th and 10 looks like
Avery Symington to go back to return a punt on 4th and 10 from their own 30.
On their own
34
30.
counting for HMS.
On their own 30.
They faked it last time.
And
so
Hartley
keep an eye
is
out
going
here.
to kick it. Hartley is going to go for the punt. And
low snap, it goes to the ground. It's going to be just picked up and barely got off as he got hit. Got put some yards on it, though, and they got a good HMS hop as it rolls past the 45 of the Hawks and finally down at about the 47-yard line. So Okoboji will take over again. Early mistakes here by HMS. It's 21-0. Okoboji leading, 2:14 remaining first quarter, and it'll be Pioneer football right after this.
The Savings Bank is proud to be a part of our community and committed to supporting education and sports in our area. Visit any one of the Savings Bank locations in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park and let them be part of your financial team. Go to savingsbankia.com for more details. Member FDIC.
Insurance is all about relationships. It's built on trust and getting to know our clients. We want to know about you.
We try to sell more than just a policy. In essence, we're selling ourselves, and in that regard, I feel we have a very good product.
You might say, well, everybody has people, but we have people. And we have people who love their jobs and are passionate about what they do.
The producer or the accounting department or the receptionist at the desk, they want to see that customer taken care of.
When searching for an auto repair shop, you want one that's trustworthy and reliable. Snyder's Auto Care in Hartley maintains a high standard using the highest quality auto parts and excellent service. Snyder's Auto Care is the only place for your vehicle service and repair.
You want them to explore Okoboji.com. Hank Ambrose and Tim Peterson.
Tackle made by Lux. First down, Okoboji.
It's 21-0. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter here. And Okoboji has the ball back on the Hawk side of the 50. And right now they just crossed over into the 29-yard line where they have a 1st and 10.
Story got a run, now pass out to Symington. Now here's another run off the left side. This one taken by Vaughn. And as he gains a few yards, there's a flag on the play.
While we wait for the penalty call, we have an update from Jason Jacobs over with the Spirit Lake Indians. 13-0 Algona after the first quarter. You can hear that broadcast. Spirit Lake Indians taking on the Algona Bulldogs at the home of the Indians tonight at KUOO right now. Scott Nolte has a matchup from Emmitsburg. Emmitsburg, Osterville, Lincoln Central. That's over on Y100. And we also have a Martin County West matchup tonight on Extreme Country 105.7.
It's a face mask. Two offset. It's an offsetting penalty. Okay.
Offsetting penalty.
So we'll just redo that down. It'll still be 1st and 10. Pioneer football on the 33-yard line.
Yeah. And yep.
1 minute, 44 seconds remaining. First quarter, Okoboji up 21-0 over HMS here in Hartley.
Wow, 21-0.
It's the Pioneers in the all-white and maroon tops. Hats, that is, and HMS as a home team repping maroon from
and the clock is going. Nice snap.
Give it to Bonk up the middle. Now he cuts it back to the left side. Got to the first down marker, and then he's pulled down on the far side of the field.
Tackle made by Lux for HMS.
No shy of that first or not. Lux is the one who got him. And just shy of the first down. Bring up 2nd down and 1. Quick snap. Bonk again takes up the middle. Got the first down. Breaks through.
Yep.
Finally pulled down.
First down.
Right near the 15-yard line. First down for Okoboji going
Tackle
in.
made by Wiersma for HMS.
1:15 to go in quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, Okoboji has looked great tonight on offense, but a lot of that you got to attribute to the offensive line.
Wiersma is the one who drug him down.
We're pushing 1:06 on the clock.
There's a fake to block, look to pass, looking, throwing it right
end zone.
In the end zone. It's going to be overthrown and out of the back of the end zone. Pass was intended for Asa Jacobson. Good coverage on the play by HMS.
And 59 seconds are left on the clock.
59 seconds.
Both breaking up for pass.
Okoboji up 21-0 here against Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn. Tim Peterson, Hank Ambrose.
28 seconds left on the clock.
Looks like we're going to sit in the gun here.
2 seconds left on the play clock.
One wide out
now
to our side.
20 seconds.
And trips just
18,
bunched to the
17.
left. Here's a man in motion.
And perfectly get the snap.
Cole looks to pass, throws it a screen.
And it's caught.
By Bonk. Makes a man miss and have a battle for another yard or two. Finally pulled out of bounds. Looks like he picked up around 5 yards to bring up third.
Tackle made by Wiersma.
5.
Yeah, Bonk's not
3rd down.
He's got a V8 inside of him or something. He's going.
Makes a noise.
I could have had a V8.
It says make some noise.
I'm talking engine here. You're talking
Very
the
cool,
vegetable drink.
Vegetable looks to pass. Nothing available. Now he's getting some pressure. He'll fire off. Oh, it's standing wide open in the end zone. Hold is Symington, but a flag's gonna fly. Symington was within 10 yards of him. We'll wait and see what the penalty is.
And a flag is
I think we got a penalty, maybe a hold. That's where the looks like we're lining up as if it is a hold. I'm waiting for the official call down on the field.
Here's the official.
You called the hold, and it is a hold.
7-2.
Okoboji Pioneers.
And we keep her down. And we keep her down.
I'll push him out a ways here.
Third and 14.
Red. 20, just inside the 20.
3rd and 14 on the 20-yard line here, Tim. One wide out to the left. Oh, hang on now. We have some shifts. We're going to have trips to the left. One spread out wide to the right. The gun to the right hip.
Roll a screen out to the left side. It's caught by Symington. Makes a move, cuts it up. He's going for the corner of the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. It is Avery Symington with a receiving touchdown on a 20-yard pass and catch.
Touchdown, Okoboji. The Okoboji Pioneers have ran a few different screen concepts tonight, Tim, and they've been hard to pick up on, I'd say.
27-0.
Not only screen passes, but some swing passes in the mix tonight.
And
that was another
Okoboji are going to go for the extra point.
It looked as if it was delayed.
Looks like Okoboji is going to kick it.
Jacobson and the rest of the crew will line up for the PAT.
Kicker.
3 for 3 thus far.
And
27-0 with 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
All right, here we go.
Lining it up will be
the kicker, number 8. And the kick is up, and it is up, and it is good.
Knock that one through, and another extra point by Jacobson. Pioneers now lead it 28-0 with 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Trimers Insurance Agency Incorporated of Hartley is a proud sponsor of the HMS Hawks. Let the team at Trimers Insurance take the worry out of your life. Call Trimers Insurance today at 1-800-865-1761. At your service for over 100 years.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials on events and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
Lakes Autosport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Autosport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com. Hank Ambrose, Tim Peterson with you tonight for Okoboji and Hartley Melvin Sanborn football. It's 28-0 Pioneers lead with 37 seconds remaining.
Mr. B's Flooring out of Spencer, Iowa.
It's a beautiful night out for Friday Night Lights action in Hartley. The sun is still shining. A few clouds. Sky still bright blue.
Number 8 will be the kicker.
Corn rise high in the background too.
Boom!
Jacobson kicks off. Boom. It's going to be returnable this time from the 5-yard line. Coming up that far side, getting to the 15 to the 20, and finally dropped just beyond the 20-yard line.
Drops it up.
Let's see the number on that one. That was Nathan Stofferin.
Returning a kick.
For HMS on the return.
What's that? Well, Tim, we saw power from the last drive with Hartley Melvin Sanborn. I suppose we'll see some more of that, or maybe some
30
different shakeups on offense here for the Hawks.
19 on the play clock.
Shaking it up, trying to figure out what's going to work for them. Their run game has been pretty good so far here tonight.
12 seconds.
Please reset the play clock to 25.
Had an interception thrown earlier. 4th down conversion. 30 seconds remaining first quarter. Receivers out left. The snap is taken, thrown to the near side, and nearly, no, it is picked off. Tipping it to himself was Avery Symington, and he's going to take it in for the score.
Touchdown,
What a juggling act to be able to do that with one hand. Snatched it right out of the air. It's 34-0 from the pick six. Well, I think I said earlier. I think I said earlier Symington was going to get to 2 touchdowns, and he did. I think I was just a little early.
You're ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
That's not the first time.
That'll make it 34-0 here just in the first quarter alone, with 22 seconds remaining after the pick six by Symington. They'll line up to kick the extra point. It'll be Asa Jacobson once again, who in this first quarter is 4 for 4 alone. They'll line it up. There's a snap. It's down, kick is up, and it is good again.
And the kick is
Point
good.
after try is good.
Kick is good. Right down the center.
Makes it 35-0. Okoboji way out in front here of HMS. At HMS's opening night here in Hartley. More high school football after this.
We'll be back in 1 minute. I'm 2-2.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's home internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
The Community Agency of Hartley, Paulina, Primgar, and Sanborn, your local internet, cable, and phone service provider, is proud to support our local students and athletes. Call the Community Agency, 712-930-5593, or visit their website, tcaexpress.net.
Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com, back with more football coverage. Our live video stream is powered by Premier Communications. And we have the HMS Hawks, who will take possession right before we close this first quarter here. It is 35-0. And
Boyd Jackson, Boyd
Hold the ball carrier and the kickoff.
From the kick, and the clock is running. So they'll just run down to all zeros in the second quarter. Will be coming up next. Okoboji in the first quarter. 35 points. Nothing for HMS. They'll flip sides. We'll be back.
Are you going to keep it here instead?
Remember to visit the snack bar.
That's okay.
Just for a little bit?
They haven't been able too much.
Yeah, I know. We've got a lot of firepower action. We've taken plenty of breaks. We're getting close to running out of our ads here in this game already. Sorry, Tim, not to cut you off. But I figured we'd keep it right here. You know what? It's 35-0. It's the first game of the season. We have plenty of football coverage all year long with you. I also wanted to bring up everything that you can do at ExploreOkoboji.com. We have college football pickup. Tim, have you heard about this? What we're doing at Okoboji college football pickup?
Not 100%. I've heard it advertised.
Well, I'll tell you all about it right now. Every single week we have a brand new matchup that we are going to bring you. This week is number 1 Texas versus number 3 Ohio State. Be sure to get your picks in by tonight, because tomorrow they're going to be locked. Get the correct team right and the correct total score, and you could be in to win a $50 gift certificate to Captain's Entertainment Complex this week. And we are going to have a new sponsor week to week. So who that will be next week? You'll have to stick around to find out. I do know the matchup next week will be the Cy-Hawk matchup.
I can give a little tip for that game.
Welcome back to Hartley.
Is that right?
My great knowledge. I can tell you the score of that game before it even starts.
Which is fine. You're talking.
Is this good?
You're talking Texas, Ohio State.
No,
Bank.
either one.
Sanborn, Iowa.
Okay, what do you got for us?
So before that game starts, the score is going to be 0-0.
And we're getting ready to start the second.
That's not going to help though, Tim. It's going to need the final score.
Oh, after it ends.
Yes.
Dang it. No wonder I would never win these games.
Ready to.
And at that,
go. Second quarter.
HMS gets a handoff. They run it straight ahead and just drop right away. Nothing at all there for the Hawks.
Nothing at all.
Billings the ball carrier. Second down.
0.
Was it Daggett?
I believe so.
Sorry.
0.
Hunter Daggett, the sophomore, on the carry, no gain.
It was Daggett carrying the ball.
So second and 10 from their own 28 for the Hawks, going left to right now. And they're moving into some. Lights are on. Here's the snap, handoff. Coming near side again is Daggett. Good pressure by the Pioneers, and they're going to drop him for a loss. Well, nope. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Daggett again carrying the
near
ball.
side, but couldn't turn the edge. They'll bring up third down.
And we'll bring up third down.
Trying to see who got that tackle
Down
there.
and 8. Well,
So third down and long for the Hawks. Receiver right, one left. They're going to give it to Daggett right up the middle again. He's going to be hit. He's going to plow forward for a couple, but not much there. And it's going to be a fourth down for HMS.
Daggett carrying the ball. Bring up fourth down for the Hawks.
Hawks Boat Club Event Center. Drip Okoboji. And also Sniper Auto Care.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Pioneers, they're going to get them to jump. HMS got the Pioneers to jump off sides. It'll be an encroachment call against Okoboji.
see a flag?
Encroachment defense number 77. Flag or penalty was
5 on the scoreboard. That should give them enough.
First down.
It's the result.
First down to the Hawks.
And it is enough for a first down. It was what they needed, the 5 yards.
Chains,
Yep.
So HMS moves the chains, and now they'll bring in some different players into the game when they switch it up.
10 minutes left.
Right now, you just give them the starters and keep moving players around on us.
Well, they're giving everyone a shot. We're early on in the season.
Boyd will take the snap this time, looks to pass, looks right, throws it right, in a double coverage. Riker right over there.
Intercepted!
Okoboji with another interception. It's Riker. All right, with the pick.
Interception.
We're going to see Okoboji take back over. It's going to be starting from their own territory this go around. It's going to be around the 20-yard line.
We'll be on the 20-yard line. First and 10.
35-0 Pioneers running clock here with the 35-0 score.
So we don't.
I almost stared down at the receiver too long and then put that one into double coverage, and Riker Wright came over from that free safety position, read it nicely, and got the pick. So the Pioneers will take it over, first and 10. They mark it down to their own 22. 2 receivers right, they'll send 2 left, 1 in the backfield for Vanderpool. He'll take the snap, he'll hand it off, running it straight forward, and gaining some nice yards.
There's a flag.
Gang tackle. Bonk got enough for the foot down, but we'll see if there's a hole on this play.
There's been one hold call called against
stop by
Pioneers once already. Like you said, there
is a flag on the play.
For the most part, so far, I think pretty cleanly played game. A few penalties, but not much. Sometimes you expect early on, you're going to get a few. It's going to be on Okoboji.
When they administer.
I did not see, was that a hold?
And read the
Listen to
down.
Yeah.
So that'll march the Pioneers back.
Oh, stop it. We got an extra 30 out.
Just be slow to start.
They march them back from where the penalty took place.
So first and 11 looks like.
Thanks to Savings Bank Hartley, Tribers
25 on the
Insurance,
play
and Dr.
clock.
Craig Newell Orthodontics. We'll let you know coming up here in about 8 minutes or so at the half. We'll be talking with the HMS Athletic Director, and we also will have a halftime report. Sports going on. Here's a screen pass off to the right side. It is caught by Jaron Heller.
6.
Moving forward for a few yards.
Vote with a stop for HMS.
Bring up second down.
Second down.
And manageable. Snap, bonk, carry. Comes off the left side, gets a nice block, and just a nice arm tackle. Just getting bonk, otherwise he had some huge yards in front of him.
Third down.
Tackle made. That was Graham Lux. Now bonk, handoff again up the middle. Got enough for the first down. Across the 45 and pulled down just shy of the 50.
Jackson, go to
Bonk again.
Vote with the tackle. It'll be first down.
Tackle. First and 10 from the 48. We're Okoboji, 7:10 remaining, first half. This time Vanderpool fakes a handoff. He's going to take it up the far side. He's got some blockers on that side. He cuts it up. He's got enough of the first down. He's past the 30 to the 25. Turns on the Jets. He's under the 10, the 5, and he is in for the touchdown. 49-yard touchdown run by Trey Vanderpool.
There's a flag on the 40.
Oh, flag all the way back. 7.5. 35-0 Okoboji. They've scored on explosive plays tonight. A 79-yard pass from Vanderpool to Story. A 19-yard run by Vaughn. A 40-yard pass to Avery Symington from Vanderpool. A 20-yard pass.
Come on, Hawks.
Symington. And a 20-yard
up the middle
interception by Symington for a touchdown. Pioneers run it straight forward here. They'll get enough to.
Tackle made by Where's
yard shy of the first.
Second down.
Will not move his chains. It'll be second down and 1. They bunch everybody in tight this time. Second shotgun formation for Vanderpool takes a snap. Hands off. Fox straight ahead enough for the first down. Breaks through the flag in there as he's tackled just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, flag on the gun.
Stop it. Another one. Stop the clock this time. Pretty clean. This is going to be kind of a messy drive for Okoboji.
Now stop the clock.
Holding offense number 7.
In on the Pioneers.
We've been having some audio difficulties since the beginning of this broadcast. We just got it fixed. Wanted to let everybody know we are good to go now. You know what? It's the beginning part of the season. We're going to have some technical difficulties, but we're good to go now.
And
our mics are a lot better.
Hopefully
they're turned on now.
Hopefully people stuck with us then, too.
Yeah.
Okoboji leads at 35-0 over HMS. 5:30 and counting. First half, Vanderpool rolls out right, pump fakes, resets it, fires it downfield. It is caught at the first down marker and fighting forward for a couple more yards is Story. That's enough for the first down for Okoboji. Keller, one of the players in on that tackle.
First and 10, 35 nothing Okoboji, as Hartley needs to get an interception, probably get a touchdown. And
2 receivers right. Now they're going to move them both in. One running back in the backfield. Here's the snap. They'll give it to Vonk. Runs it up off the left side. He'll get met and stacked and dropped. He'll gain a few, but stacked up nicely by the Hawks. That'll bring up second down. Looks like Vogt was in on that tackle.
Folks, we have 4.5 minutes to go till the end of this second quarter here. Stick around for the halftime show. Scott Nolte has a halftime report update and also got to sit down with the athletic director of HMS to talk about what has been happening for Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn Athletics and what to expect for them in the coming weeks.
Vonk takes a carry and runs it straight ahead. He's going to get to the 30-yard line. That'll leave him just a yard shy of the first down. So it'll be third down and 1 from the 30-yard line. Under 4 minutes to go first half. Okoboji moving right to left. Send 2 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Running back is Vonk in the backfield. Send a man in motion from right to left. Vanderpool takes a snap. He'll give it to Vonk. He runs it off the left side. He gets hit right away, but then he'll fight. And he'll look like he'll just get enough for the first down. Alex Billings in on that tackle. We'll see where they mark him, though. Looked like he got to the 30 and then an extra yard. He needed about a half a yard. And that is enough for the first down. Pioneers will move the chains. So it'll be first and 10 from the Hawks' 29-yard line. I'm Tim Peterson with Hank Ambrose here in Hartley. Home opener for HMS. Not looking good here in this first half for the Hawks. Here's a snap. Vanderpool looks to pass, fires it off left side and throws it too wide. It'll be incomplete. Pass intended for Symington. It'll bring up a second down.
And for the viewers watching on YouTube and exploreokoboji.com, we do have a barrier in the way. We're going to try to work around the window here to the best of our abilities.
Not only do these offensive lines supply blocking, we have a blocker here in the press box.
Yeah. This is more defensive blocking, though.
Two receivers left. Now they'll send one in motion, one to the right. They'll look to pass. It'll be a screen pass, and it is bobbled and dropped. And they'll say that was an incomplete pass. It was not behind the line of scrimmage. Pass was intended for Noah Riley, who just couldn't quite hang on to it. That'll bring up a third down for Okoboji. 2:15 and counting here to go in this first half.
I'd like to remind everybody of the Iowa high school football rule. Once you get to 35-0, a 35-score lead over opposing team, there will be continuous clocks. That's what we're experiencing here and have since the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, all the points scored here tonight, Hank, have been in the first quarter by Okoboji. Nothing in the second, but they're on the move. Here's a handoff and hit and dropped right away. Nothing there. And HMS comes up with a big play as Noah Riley couldn't get anywhere. Wietrich will be credited with the tackle.
That was a nice stop there. HMS needed something going on defense. Hopefully that's a first step for success for them for the rest of this game. Looks like they may go for it or at least try to draw a hawk off sides from the gun. Trips right. Lone receiver left.
Vanderpool looks to pass. They're going to go for it. He's going to fire it down the right side. He's got a receiver wide open. He gets under it, makes the catch, and into the end zone. It is another touchdown for the Okoboji Pioneers as they connect on the touchdown pass to Miles Wasson.
That's going to make it 41-0. You know what? When things start to click so well for you on defense, there just needs to be one thing blown open, and that's just what the case was that time around in favor of the Okoboji Pioneers. They're going to strike again, 41-0.
Wow. Okoboji.
All Pioneers here in this first half as they get Jacobson ready to kick the extra point.
Okoboji likes going for the extra point.
Here's the snap. Kick is up, and that looks good as well. It is official good. It makes it 42-0 Pioneers here. First half. Tough night here going for HMS Hawks so far. They'll get the football when we return here on Q102.
We'll be back in 1 minute.
Host your next unforgettable event at Parks Boat Club. Perched above Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe, this stunning venue offers breathtaking lake views, top-tier accommodations, and a culinary experience that will wow your guests. Whether it's an intimate gathering, business meeting, or a grand celebration, make your event extraordinary. Choose Parks Boat Club.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Q102, Okoboji's best rock, and also high school football coverage tonight. Pioneers on the road at the home of the HMS Hawks. It's 42-0 in favor of the Pioneers. And we have 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And we have a fantastic halftime show coming up for you. Scott Nolte got to talk with the athletic director of HMS. And we'll be airing that for you right here on the YouTube channel as well as on the airwaves. And also, there will be a report on all the things happening from around the local area with the things you need to know heading into next week as well. Stick around for the halftime show.
Happy Labor Day weekend, everybody.
I love it.
You know what?
Three-day weekend.
You know what?
3-day weekend.
Oh, it's totally different for me. See, I had to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I thought that meant you had to work more.
Oh.
You get it off. It's Labor Day. You're supposed to work.
Yeah,
Labor. It's in the name.
It should be no Labor Day, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Not a Labor Day. Yeah. Tim.
Touchback. HMS will start with a football from their own 20 and a handoff, and it's quickly met by the Pioneers. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll be that was Gerke in there on that tackle. It'll bring up a second down and 10 from their own 20 for the Hawks.
Second and 10. Approaching 50 seconds.
Here's a snap. Give it to Daggett. He's going to be hit right away again and drop nothing again. It'll bring up third down. And at this point, it almost seems like if he was to break one, they would take it, but more or less just looking to get into the half, licking their wounds. With just 25 seconds and counting, they're going to have to run one more play. Will the Hawks, 3rd and 10 from their own 20, trailing 42-0. They're going to let this clock wind down as far as they can. 10 seconds remain. Actually, no, they don't even have to take a snap. Yeah, the play clock is at 8. Game clock's at 1. Yep, they're just going to take that into the half. I read the clocks backwards, so they did not need to run another play. And the Okoboji Pioneers on the road here in opening night, all over HMS here in Hartley, 42-0.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the Okoboji Pioneers. But, hey, Tim, we got a lot of football to be played in the second half. I'm excited to see what HMS brings to the table in that second half. And, hey, we got a great halftime show as well. Scott Nolte's going to hijack our airwaves
What?
and YouTube channel in just a second. Hey, it's all good stuff coming up. I promise you. I promise you.
It's Nolte. It's got to be good.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to bring on Athletic Director Coach Hoagland, talking HMS athletics here in just a little bit, and also breaking down all the things you need to know. We're going to get to your halftime show and take a 30-second break, just a 30-second break. Halftime show tonight being brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
It's halftime between Okoboji and Hartley Melvin Sanborn, week 1 of Iowa high school football. And our halftime interview, we are going to bring in HMS Athletic Director Nate Hoagland. And Nate, good to talk to you again.
Yeah, Scott, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate the time. And, man, you just picked up some extra responsibilities. We know you as the boys basketball coach. It's your second year of cross country and now athletic director. How are you managing to juggle all this stuff?
Yeah, well, it starts with a supportive wife at home, having the 2 kids and whatnot, so thankful for her. But after that, just prioritizing needs and things that need to get done, and trying to stay organized and, knowing dates of things and keeping organized that way, and, keeping email lists dwindling down and trying to stay on top of things is kind of the best way you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, Mark Peterson was there for a long time as HMS Athletic Director, and I'm sure he provided a lot of guidance and support for you as well.
Yeah, Mark's been great, in this transition. Even last year when we kind of knew I was going to take it over, he took me under his wings, and he's kind of been showing me some things. And even now, as I'm going through our first home football game that we're hosting, and under my role here, he's been super helpful and getting me documents and, hey, you should think about this or think about that. So yeah, just really grateful for his experience and his wisdom to help me out.
Absolutely. Now, cross-country, let's kind of shift our focus there a little bit. It is cross-country season here in the fall sports, and you are once again the HMS cross-country coach for girls and boys. And how's the early part of the season going so far?
Yeah, it's been a good first couple weeks here. We had our first meet last night at Cherokee, the Deb Haykins Invitational, which was really good for us. We got a lot of new faces on the girls' side who have never done cross-country before, so we're kind of limited experience-wise, but that was really good for them to get out on the course and run a race for the first time, get that experience under their belt, and throw some times out there that we can compete against ourselves throughout the rest of the season. So really thankful for the group of kids that we have. On the boys' side, we return, I think, 4 with Easton Teal, Carter Dolphin, Carter Zimmer, and Hayden Dolphin, as well as James Carlin. So that's 5. So they're kind of a veteran group for us. Easton Teal and James Carlin kind of led the way last night. They've put a lot of time and effort into working hard and getting their runs in this summer. So just fun group, boys and girls combined, working together and working hard, and it should be a fun season.
Excellent. I know this is another season away yet, but I just want to get a little preview from you if you could. You're the boys basketball coach as well, and how's things going to look for the winter season?
Yeah, we return just about everybody. So, the kids worked hard this summer, smaller crew, numbers-wise, 9 through 12, but they're a good crew to be around, to work with. They give you their everything every single time, and they work hard together. We should have some good returners. Look forward to returning, Lawton Skip-Off. He was out with an injury last year for the majority of the season, so getting him back and having him healthy is awesome, and other guys like Alex Billings and Isaac Shearholz will kind of lead the way senior-wise for us. So, yeah, I'm excited for this bunch. They put a lot of time in this summer, going to various camps and working on their own, and I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Great. We'll look forward to that, but we'll continue to focus our attention on the fall sports, and best of luck with the cross-country season, and as well as your new duties as athletic director, and we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, great to be with you, Scott.
That is cross-country coach and athletic director Nate Hoagland joining us for our halftime interview, and we'll have more coming up on Q102.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
You work hard for the things you have and the lifestyle you love. Are you doing enough to protect it? Are you sure? Head on down the highway to MHR Insurance for a quick insurance review. Get some peace of mind and be sure, really sure that you're covered. Visit MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
Century Mutual Insurance Association, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes. Century Mutual recognizes the dedication it takes to work and play hard, serving more than 50 local communities. Teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
It is halftime of week 1 of Iowa High School football. I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report, and welcome to another football season. We are excited to follow our teams along the way and cover fall sports here the next few months. Well, in the offseason, the Iowa High School Athletic Association, they put out new schedules for this year and next. It's the 2-year rotation here. So let's take a look at the updated districts and the different classes. Let's start off with 8-player District 1. Here's the teams for the next 2 years. You've got Harris Lake Park, GTRA, Siouxland Christian, Fort Dodge St. Edmund, Kingsley Pearson, Remsen St. Mary's, and Newell Fonda. In 8-player District 2, that's where you're going to see teams like West Bend Mallard, North Union, Bishop Garrigan, North Iowa, Riceville, Northwest Kensett, and Rockford. In Class A, District 1, for the next 2 years, it will feature Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn, Galen Catholic, South O'Brien, Sibley Ocheyedan, Sioux Central, West Sioux, and MMCRU. 1A around the area, 1A District 2, Emmetsburg, Pocahontas area, South Central Calhoun, Manson, Northwest Webster, East Sac County, and South Hamilton. Class 2A, District 2, that's where you're going to see Spirit Lake, Okoboji, Esterville Lincoln Central, OABCIG, Southeast Valley, and Kemper Catholic. 3A, District 1, Algona, MOC Floyd Valley, Bishop Heelan, Webster City, Humboldt, and Sioux Center. And in 4A, District 1, next 2 years will be Spencer, Storm Lake, Lamar's, Sergeant Bluff Luton, Sioux City West, and Fort Dodge. So that's what the classes and districts will look like from our area for the next 2 years on the 2-year rotation from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. There were a handful of games that got played last night in Iowa High School football, including Sioux City East defeating Sioux City North 38-3. Central Springs defeated Newman Catholic 28-27. Underwood in a crazy game over Harlan 33-29. And ACGC defeated Panorama 40-0. In Minnesota last night, Jackson County Central, they defeated Maple River to open up the season 61-27. JCC features future Minnesota commit Roman Voss. Coming up tonight in Minnesota, Martin County West will be at Windham on Extreme Country.
On the high school schedule for Iowa football teams, we have Spirit Lake hosting Algona on KUOO. Okoboji is at Hartley Melvin Sanborn on Q102. Emmetsburg hosting Esterville Lincoln Central on Y100. The Spencer football team is at Humboldt tonight. Sioux Central hosts Pocahontas area. Sibley Cheatham at Boyden Hall Rock Valley. In 8-man football this evening, Harris Lake Park is at North Iowa and GTRA at West Bend Mallard. And don't forget, after all the games are done tonight, to tune in to the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show that airs on KUOO starting at 10. While we're talking high school football, let's take a look at the Radio Iowa High School Football Poll, which was released on Monday. And in A-player, the number one team is Bishop Garrigan. Class A, West Hancock is number 1, St. Ansgar 2, MMCRU, Cumberry Central 7, and Sioux Central 10. In 1A, Grundy Center number 1, West Lyon is number 2, Emmetsburg 9, and Hinton 10. 2A football, Kemper Catholic number 1, Central Lyon George Little Rock is number 2, OABCIG is number 4, is 9. 3A, Bishop Heelan is number 1, Humboldt is number 3, Algona number 5. Algona's at Spirit Lake tonight. Also in 3A, MLC Floyd Valley is number 8. In 4A, Cedar Rapids Xavier number 1, Sergeant Bluff Luton is number 3, Fort Dodge is 4, Lamar's 9, and 5A football, number 1 team is West Des Moines Valley, Sioux City East coming in at number 10. Let's take a look at the high school schedule for tomorrow, and there are some volleyball tournaments around the area. The Spirit Lake Volleyball Tournament will be held. Some area teams participating there includes the host school Spirit Lake, but also Okoboji and Spencer. The Esterville Lincoln Central Volleyball team will be at the Clarion Goldfield Dows Tournament, and the Pocahontas Area Volleyball team will be at the St. Edmund Invitational coming up tomorrow. Let's talk college football from last night. 4 Big Ten teams participated. Minnesota got the victory over Buffalo 23-10. Nebraska just held off Cincinnati 20-17. Wisconsin beat Miami, Ohio 17-0. And Rutgers over Ohio 34-31. 2 Big Ten games going on tonight. Michigan State hosts Western Michigan. Illinois home to Western Illinois. On Saturday, Iowa will be in action as they take on Albany. 5 o'clock start with the pregame at 3 o'clock. You can listen to that on KUOO. 3 Big 12 games tonight. Kansas hosts Wagner. Baylor home to Auburn. Colorado takes on Georgia Tech. Coming up tomorrow, Iowa State will take on South Dakota. A 2:30 start in Ames. Missouri Valley Football Conference tomorrow. Northern Iowa will take on Butler at the Unidome. That's going to start at 1 o'clock. And in the Pioneer League, Drake got a victory last night over Upper Iowa 41-7. Next week, the GPAC and American Rivers Conference will begin their football seasons. We'll go over that schedule for our halftime report. But that's week 1 here at The Break. I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report, and we'll send it back to your game with the second half right after this.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheaton, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Q102, Okoboji's Best Rock, and Friday Night Light Football tonight. The Okoboji Pioneers lead it 42-0 over the Hartley Melvin Sanborn Hawks. We still got a few minutes to go here into this halftime show. Let's talk about the first half and what we saw. A lot of impressive plays made by Okoboji tonight by a handful of players. I mean, they've been on a roll.
They came out just firing right off the gate. Their first 2 possessions, they struck, able to get scores on both of them and haven't looked back. They played a pretty solid game overall, haven't turned the football over. HMS has turned it over a couple times. three times, in fact, 2 interceptions, and then failed fourth down conversion on a fake punt. Pioneers striking with big plays. They got on the board first with the 79-yard touchdown pass from Vanderpool to Story, and then a 19-yard run to Volk. Then there was a 40-yard pass to Avery Symington from Vanderpool, and a 20-yard pass went to Symington from Vanderpool. And the Okoboji Pioneers got a 20-yard touchdown interception return by Symington. That was all in the first quarter, 35-0 Okoboji. In the second quarter, the Pioneers got a 21-yard touchdown pass, Vanderpool to Wasson. And at halftime, the Pioneers lead it 42-0, and they've been perfect from extra points, going with 6 for 6, 5, 6, yeah, 6. I can do math. Quit looking at me, Rachel.
That's okay.
I just needed an extra toe.
We're TV radio majors. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Don't expect math from us.
But it's 42-0. I can read that on the scoreboard and also on my sheet, so that's good. They post it besides what I write.
We're going by sevens. No field goals tonight.
Yeah, and, learning math growing up, sevens was always the easiest for me because I played a lot of football, so you knew how to add by sevens. And, as a kid, you didn't have extra points. It's just 7-0 when you score. Our touchdowns were the 7 points when you're playing in, street ball or whatever it is.
You know them all.
Yes.
7 and 14 and
21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56.
You got it.
Yeah, on up.
Well, as you said, we're at 42-0. Okoboji leads. We still have just a few seconds before we get to the second half. College football pick'em. Get your picks in tonight for number 1 Texas versus number 3 Ohio State. You can do that by going to exploreokoboji.com. Tim, I got to know, who are you taking for the big matchup tomorrow?
I got to
kicking
go
off at 11 a.m.
It's hard to go against. For me, it's hard to go against Ohio State. They've been so dominant for so long, and I hate to pick them. I actually bought a Texas Longhorns hat once upon a time when I was down in Texas. I don't know what happened to it, but wasn't a fan. It was just I was there, so I had to get a Texas Longhorn hat. I don't know enough about it, but I'm going with the Buckeyes. How about yourself?
Buckeyes. I'm actually going with Texas, and I'm a huge State fan. They've had that Big 12 rivalry for a long time. Not anymore. I know Texas and the SEC now, but I do have strong hopes for the number 1 team in the country. I know Ohio State, they're defending national champions, but Texas, we'll see how they do with Arch Manning and company tomorrow, kicking off at 11 a.m. Be sure to play Explore Okoboji's College Football Pick'em every single week for a chance to win big. Got to pick the correct team and get the correct total score when you submit your answers at exploreokoboji.com.
42-0, Okoboji with the lead. They'll kick off to HMS as we get the second half underway. Okoboji once again in their white uniforms with maroon helmets and trim. HMS in their maroon with yellow trim and maroon helmets. It'll be the kicker, Jacobson, kicking off, and boom, there's the kick. It's a lower line drive. It's returnable. It'll be caught about the 5 to the 10 to the 15. Cutting up to the near side, has a room across the 20, and finally dragged down just beyond the 25-yard line. A good return there by HMS's Nathan Stoffren.
42-0 HMS starting with the ball in this third quarter. Keep in mind, since we are past 35-point advantage in favor of Okoboji, there will be continuous clock until the lead is cut down within 35.
HMS will start with football. Big deficit here. See what they can do here in the second half. 2 receivers out left. They're going to hand it off straight ahead, and nothing there. Stacked up by the Pioneers. It'll bring up a second down. Wait, another new ball carrier there. That was, I read the number wrong, didn't I?
We're waiting for it.
I was thinking it was 68. No, that was Daggett once again. Daggett on the carry.
Who wears the number 0, which is a newer addition to high school ball. I believe that's a 0, right?
Yep. 1 yard they give him, and here's movement on the far side of the lines. Not sure who moved first. It's false start against HMS. That's their first off sides, if you will, call. First time their offensive line has jumped. So it'll remain second down. It'll be 14 to go. They'll line it up again. 2 receivers out to the left. 1 in the backfield. He's a running back. He'll get the handoff at Daggett straight ahead. He'll gain a little bit on that carry.
Yeah. Okoboji went with the run stop. They showed 3 across the defensive line and crashed another 3 on top of that. It was enough to keep them before the first down marker. It's now going to be 3rd down and 8 from the 20. What is that? Just shy of 30, 29-yard line?
Yeah. Another run straight ahead, not much going there. They will not pick up the first on that one. It'll bring up a 4th down. That was Daggett once again, straight ahead. Jack Locke has been in the last couple plays on the tackle. Again on that one again, and bring up a 4th. We'll say 4th and 3 from the 33. They're going to go ahead and go for it, trailing by 42.
From the pistol, back to pass, looking for the slant.
And it is off the mark, incomplete pass. Thrown by Vogt. That'll turn the ball back over on downs. And Okoboji will take it over again in good field position from the HMS 33-yard line. Hey, thanks to United Community Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, the Eye Care Center, and Okoboji Community Schools. 9:20 and counting, 3rd quarter. Okoboji up big. They'll go to the shotgun. As Lincoln Wolf will come in as quarterback for the Pioneers. Got a receiver out left and Riker right. There's a second string offense for Okoboji here to start the second half. And it's a run straight ahead. And that is Noah Riley. Not much room there. He's met early. Not sure if he'll get anything on that one. It'll bring up a 2nd down. Give him a yard.
And, Tim, you can anticipate a post-game show. We're going to be talking with the coaches. It might take them a little bit of time to come up, but we are anticipating both of them tonight.
2nd down and 9.
Between Coach Delzer as well as Coach Klaus of Okoboji and HMS.
Here's the pitch out to the right side. And an ankle tackle after a yard or 2 gain. Once again by Riley. And on that tackle, looked like Luke Daigle was the one who got him by the ankles. 3rd down for Okoboji.
3rd and 9 here. You know, last time they were in a similar position here, right before the end of the first half. They had a long touchdown right in the end zone. Streak route on that right side. Speaking of.
Pioneers jumped big time on that one.
And he was running straight for the end zone. He might have gave up what he was doing.
No, Noah Riley broke right away, and he was about 5-10 yards down the field, and they didn't even snap the football.
He was a little too excited. Determined to score.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
He's got to get a jump on that defensive back. I get a 7-second head start. I'll get open, Coach. They'll try it again. Now it's 3rd down and 14 to go. They'll fire it off to the near side. It is completed. Cutting it back against the grain is the receiver. He will not have enough for the first down, but a nice gain nevertheless. And that receiver was Alejandro Guerra, a 6-foot sophomore.
And that's going to be 4th and manageable, 4th and 4 coming up. Looking like we are at the 25-ish yard line, 27.
They'll go for it again. Wolf calls out, sends a man in motion, right to left, takes the low snap, and will hand it off to the man in motion. He'll cut it up, trying to fight for enough. Boy, he's going to be close. He looks like he got enough to me. On the carry was Miles Wasson, who scored earlier in the game.
They signaled to move the chains. He got it.
Well, Wasson came in motion. That low snap, Wolf did a good job recovering it. Just got it in time to Wasson because got to have your timing down. They worked there. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Receiver comes in motion right to left. Wolf fakes the give, rolls to the right, under pressure, escapes 1 tackle, now escapes another, and he'll just fire it down a few yards, and it is caught right on the sidelines. Nice job by the receiver coming back, but there was great pressure by the Hawks on that one. Just couldn't get Wolf.
All that work, all that movement to gain maybe a yard on a passing play.
Noah Riley with the reception. 6:14 and counting remaining, 3rd quarter. 2nd down, we'll say 8 to go. They'll set the ball at the 15-yard line. 2 right, 2 left. Here's a snap, pick to give. Wolf under pressure, gets past the hit in the backfield. Now he'll just run it straight forward and get what he can out of this one. That should be 2-3 yards. It'll bring up third down. They're going to mark him down at the 15.
And if you're just joining us, 42-0, Okoboji has the ball and the lead with 5.5 remaining in the third quarter with continuous clock.
Rolling out left, looking to pass. Pump fake, fires it. Caught by Riker right. He'll run it into the end zone. All right. Riker right into the end zone. A nice snatch. Boy, that ball was thrown a little bit high, and he caught that pure with his hands, not with the body, and caught it going against traffic. Ran it straight up the field. Riker right with a touchdown for the Okoboji Pioneers. It is now 48-0.
Boy, Tim, Riker had to change direction mid-flight before coming down with the ball. It's a good thing he did. He found that open space and scored another 6 for the Pioneers. It's 48-0. And Asa will kick another PAT. This will be his 7th attempt of the night. 6 for 6 this far.
He'll line it up. The right-footed kicker is ready. There's a snap, and it's up. Boy, and he just blasts those through, doesn't he? There's no doubt he's got the distance on those. Makes it 49-0. 5:19 remaining third quarter. All Okoboji here in Hartley. More high school football Friday Night Lights on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com and YouTube TV.
We'll be right back.
Or video.
In 1 minute.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
We return to football in Hartley on Q102, ExploreOkoboji.com, and on YouTube at Explore Okoboji. Hank Ambrose and Tim Peterson. And a new kicker going to kick this off for the Pioneers.
Freshman Corey Ness boots it downfield, and it's bobbled at around the 20. Finally picked back up. HMS getting something out of nothing. Finally hit and dropped just shy of the 30.
And he was lifted, feet off the ground. Thankfully, he's okay, gets right back up to his feet.
It was Isaac Shearholtz on the return. Bobbled it, but then regained it and ended up picking up a few yards before being body slammed.
Well, close.
Good hard tackled?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. There may be body slam, but no foul.
No.
Right. No flag thrown, no penalty.
Power drive.
There you go.
3 receivers left for HMS, left, right. They'll hand it off to Daggett out of the backfield. He'll get hit right away and have a short gain. There was Tyler Pyle in on that, leading on that tackle.
It's a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 coming up. Going to be on the 37-yard line. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remain in this third quarter. And we got a timeout.
Looks like just an official timeout.
Yeah. But that's going to allow for a substitution. One will come on, one will come out for Okoboji. What the official timeout was, not for sure. Tried to draw the Pioneers off sides, did not work.
2nd and 7 from the 31. Snap is taken, fired out, far side, caught on the screen pass, and hit right away. Nothing there. Vogt threw it out. And it was caught by Shearholtz, but nowhere to go. Now it's 3rd down, 7 to go.
From the pistol.
Vogt takes a snap. He'll give it to Daggett. Breaks one tackle, fights forward. He'll be brought down right near the 35-yard line, still shy of the first down. Bring up fourth down for the Hawks.
HMS has been showing trips these last few plays here. 3:05 remains in the third quarter.
I got 4th and 5 here. 2 receivers right, 2 left. And they'll look over, change the play call. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Both still looking over the sidelines.
10 seconds, and a timeout going to be taken.
That's some confusion it looked like there, and it'll be a HMS timeout. Hank, let's take one with them. We'll be back with more high school football here on Q102.
Century Mutual Insurance Association, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes. Century Mutual recognizes the dedication it takes to work and play hard, serving more than 50 local communities. Teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
You work hard for the things you have and the lifestyle you love. Are you doing enough to protect it? Are you sure? Head on down the highway to MHR Insurance for a quick insurance review. Get some peace of mind and be sure, really sure that you're covered. Visit MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
Century
Q102 back with more action on Friday Night Light Football. Also at exploreokoboji.com. Live video powered by Premier Communications. Hank and Tim with you tonight. 2:10 remains in the third quarter. It's 49-0. And we just saw a turnover on downs. Okoboji addresses another turnover.
The nice stop. Daggett had run it up the middle, and Worrell met him and stopped him shy of the first down, so the Pioneers take over on their first play from scrimmage. They take the snap, and there's a little bobble in the backfield, threw off the timing, and it looked like Riley got dropped right away, a loss of 3. They'll lose yards on that one. Billings on the hit. There's a snap. Wolf looks right, pump fakes. Now he's forced out of the pocket. He's getting met and dropped behind the line. That'll be a sack for the Hawks.
Woo! Wow.
That was Alex Billings in the backfield to get a hold of Wolf for the sack.
Billings left a trail behind him. Man, he was steaming headed for the sack. 3rd and 23, ball on the HMS 49-yard line. Going to need a play here for Okoboji. HMS looking for that stop. Can they commit a turnover?
2 receivers left, 1 right for Wolf. He'll take the snap, roll out to the near side. Looks downfield, pressure coming, and boom, down he goes again. And once again, it's Alex Billings, back-to-back sack. And Wolf just got Billings for the month.
Whew. Wow. Is that 3 sacks tonight for Billings? I know he just went back-to-back. I think he had at least 1 earlier.
Sure. I don't recall.
I do believe.
He's having a good night, though. 4th down and forever for the Pioneers, and they'll look to punt back from their own territory.
That was the best defensive front defensive drive we saw from HMS tonight.
Right with the punt, and they'll let it bounce, and the Pioneers will jump on it right at the 30-yard line, and HMS will take over from there. 14 seconds and counting before the end of the third quarter. Pioneers way out in front.
Yeah, we're getting close here, winding down. Again, we've been in continuous clock since the beginning of the second quarter. 49-0. HMS has led them, or has held them to just 1 score since the beginning of this second half. Defense starting to pick up. Love to see it, Tim. And at that, we are going to take a 1-minute break. We got more football in the start of the fourth quarter coming up right after this on Q102. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Scott Troutman in Spirit Lake today.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member.
After your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery, Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Q102, Okoboji's Best Rock, and you're home for high school football tonight. I'm Hank Ambrose. Tim Peterson is with the play-by-play duties as well. We got 12 minutes remaining in this game, in this fourth quarter, and we are resuming here. 49-0 the score. Okoboji leads it. Looks like we got a cramp down on the field.
First injury here tonight, and you called it, Hank. It's a pretty obvious cramp. They stretched him out and right back up. Pops the HMS player.
He's going to want to stay out on the field. Love it. I don't think he's going to be allowed to, though. We'll see.
Eli Massbergen, and
they'll bring him out.
You got to come out for one play because they ended up stopping the play.
He wanted to stay, though. Got up, gave a clap. He's going to continue to be stretched out down on the sideline. We'll keep an eye on the big 7-5.
Just a little extra precaution for him. May as well do some extra stretching. Eli Massbergen, 5'11", 220-pound junior for the Hawks. 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff. Met in the backfield. Right at the line of scrimmage and dropped is the ball carrier. This time it's number 23, Daniel Kellert, the junior, with the carry.
Tim, tonight at 10 o'clock on our sister station at KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com, the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show. Stats and scores from across the state. If you missed any of the action tonight from any of the teams, you'll be able to hear some of those broadcasts right on KUOO. The Iowa High School Scoreboard Show is every Friday night beginning at 10 o'clock and running about an hour and a half.
Keller with the carry, gains 5 on that one. Hank, not only will I most likely be tuning in on my way home, I'll also be submitting the wrap-up from this game.
Sounds good to me. I know Scott and JJ will be doing the same. JJ on call from Spirit Lake. Spirit Lake versus Algona over there on KUOO. And Scott Nolte is on Y100 for Emmetsburg football. They're taking on Esterville Lincoln Central. I do believe there are some score updates.
There's a quick screen play. In the meantime, Shearholtz catches it. He'll gain a few, but it's not going to be enough for the first down. Bring up 4th and short for the Hawks.
At halftime on Y100, Emmetsburg 13, Esterville Lincoln Central 7. Excuse me, and JJ sent me a text as well. 27-7, Algona leads with 8:44 remaining in the third quarter.
Algona looking good again this year, early on.
They got another Mansky, who his older brother was so good last year. He's signed to Iowa State. I saw him on the sideline when they were in Ireland from this past week. And I hear there's another Mansky brother that's going to be equally as good.
HMS did a turnover on downs, and then the first play from scrimmage for the Pioneers is a straightforward run for no gain. Well, both these two schools with some powerhouses in their conference, like the Spirit Lake, which they aren't doing very well tonight. But for HMS, they have MMCRU, who's ranked in the top 10 here already early in the season. Some tough teams in these two's conference.
Yeah, one that I know that's going to be highly anticipated for Okoboji is OABCIG, the former home of Cooper DeJean, and now his younger brother Jax, who is, I believe, going to be playing wide receiver this year for the Falcons, I do believe they are.
Injury on the field was Jackson Vogt, who works his way off the field to the near side, and looks like he's got, no, it's not 6, that's 8, that's Myers. To 9:30 and counting. Pioneers have it. They'll hand it off. Hit at the line of scrimmage and then
Fighting.
swung around, and we'll see if he gains anything or if they mark it down as a loss. That run was by Robinson. It'll bring up third down. They're going to give them a loss, so we'll say 3rd and 11 here for the Pioneers, going left to right from the 41-ish. Wolf has 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a snap, looks to pass. Nothing right. Now he'll roll out left. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got some room over there. If he can get the corner, he gets near the first down, but he's going to be shy by a yard or 2. Drug out of bounds on that far side of the field. It'll bring up a 4th down for the Pioneers, who I'm guessing will just go for it at this point.
And injury timeout down on the field from the ball carrier, I do believe. You know, I got to give these teams props. Sometimes when there's 2 local teams going at it that know each other well, especially with the first game of the season, sometimes there's some extra talking, some extra shoving. Tonight, I've seen nothing but great sportsmanship. I've been impressed by both sides tonight. I know it's 49-0, but both teams have been taking it to the limit and still battling hard here with 8.5 to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, a lot of times when you have a very competitive game, you get that chippiness, that pushing and shoving, or when you have a game that's not very close, you'll get that as well as the players get upset why he's still passing against us. Well, it's just the game sometimes. And another injury down on the field on that far sideline, and players all of a sudden starting to cramp up here in this one. It's a 3rd player we've seen go down for a little bit of time here. He's on the far sideline. It's an Okoboji player on the Okoboji sideline. It looks like some more cramping going on, but it'll give me a second to say thanks to some of our wonderful sponsors once again, like Century Mutual Insurance Association, the Community Agency, Walker Insurance Agency, and Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons. Thanks for sponsoring high school sports on our family of stations. Okoboji football, 4th and 1 from the 31. Wolf takes his, that's right, taking the snap. He'll run it off to the right side, has enough for the first down, and then he's finally going to be dragged down. The pile keeps moving forward. That's Riker right in at quarterback on that play, and he'll pick up the first down. Pioneers will move the chains and keep the football with 8:10 remaining.
Yeah, it was Wolf who went out a play ago who was down with an injury, hopefully just a cramp. I thought I saw he did get up over on the sideline. We'll let you know if we see him return tonight. For now, Riker will stay in at quarterback.
It's a run off the left side on the pitch. It's Ryder Clark taking it near the first down marker, and another player down on the far side of the field. This time it's a Hawk down.
Yeah.
Boy, suddenly, as the game wears on, they keep getting banged up here.
Well, you know, early on in the season, you tend to see cramps pretty often. Got to get your muscles loose and got to be drinking a lot of water. Even on a cool, breezy night like this, tend to get cramps at the beginning of the year.
Good thing our voices don't get cramps.
Oh, dry. You know how much water we go through.
You have to, yeah. Well, thanks to Consumers Lumber Company, Northwest Bank, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, thanks to Karsten's Financial Group, thanks to Brett Holman and Mike Peterson for sticking with us tonight, listening in the, well, they're former Pioneers, listening to a good game for Okoboji this evening, leading at 49-0 here in the 4th quarter.
And shout out to Mac from running the broadcast back at the Q102 studio. And also a big thank you to Rachel as well for joining the family and being involved in the broadcast tonight too.
7:41. What was the timeout? Had the injury, and then they brought out some water onto the field to let the players rehydrate a bit.
You know, Tim, I got to say, love this facility at the home of the Hawks. They got a newer scoreboard. This might be the 2nd year they have it now. It is very nice. Digital.
First year.
Is it the first year?
Well, yeah, all digital.
It's brand new.
It's very similar to the Pioneers.
It's very nice. I'm a big fan. Not exactly. I'm not entirely for sure who puts them together, but
Daktronics, and I believe they're out of South Dakota.
Oh, no kidding.
Brookings, South Dakota. I only know that because I used to work for a trucking company, and we'd have to move some of their stuffs.
Oh.
So I knew the state.
I imagine they're heavy.
Yes, I'd assume so.
49-0, 7 minutes, 41 seconds to go. We're still in our injury timeout. The Hawk just got up and is walking off with his own power. Looks like unassisted, too.
Yeah, but gingerly.
He may sit, yeah. Well, hopefully, again, it is just a cramp.
It looks like a cramp from how he's walking.
Yeah.
And we are back after the injury.
Wait to see. His mouth guard is covering up his number for me.
I think it's the 6, number 6.
Because number 8, I thought it was 6 before, and it was 8. So you're thinking this is Jackson Vogt? Yeah, it looks like a 6 to me, too. It is Jackson. Works his way to the near sideline, and yep, he drops right to the ground and looks to stretch it out on the ground. Clock starts to run, 7:38 and counting. Okoboji football, 2nd and 2 from the 20. Wright pitches it out, met in the backfield, but then fighting his way back to the line of scrimmage was the ball carrier. It's got some shifty moves, and that's Ryder Clark, a 5'8" sophomore.
Tim, I'm checking out what is next for the Hartley Melvin Sanborn Hawks. I do not have the Okoboji schedule in front of me, but I do know that HMS is going to be on the road next Friday. They're going to be at South O'Brien, 7 o'clock kickoff. Following that on the 12th, they'll be at Sheldon, then back home versus Galen Catholic on September 19th.
3rd and 2 from the 20. I'll let you know Okoboji's here in a minute. 3 receivers right. Riker right rolls out to the right. Scampers up, fires it low, away from his receiver, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Pioneers have, I think, Boyden Hall Rock Valley for their home opener, and that'll be next Friday. So HMS gets their home opener tonight. Go on the road. Pioneers on the road this week, and they'll be back for their home opener against BHRB. 4th and 2, still from the 20. Right sends a man in motion. 3 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Riker takes a snap, fires it over the middle. It's going to be knocked down, incomplete pass. Good defensive play by big number 71, Jackson Reich. Well, he's just a freshman.
Man, he almost had the INT through the hands. Close. Hard-thrown ball.
So turnover on downs by the Pioneers. It goes back to HMS. Both teams playing a lot of their backups at this point.
HMS has had some good assembly in this 4th and 3rd quarter. They've held Okoboji just to 1 score.
Actually, Vogt is still at quarterback. HMS sticking with a lot of their starters, while Okoboji has changed a lot of their starters to their backups with a big lead. Here's a run off the right side, and it'll be for a short gain, and that'll be Daggett on the carry.
HMS, they're determined. They want to get a score before they close tonight. They still have 5 minutes, 20 seconds to do so. 2nd and 6, ball on the 24 on their side of the field.
You never want to be shut out. Pioneers have been shut out the last 3 times these 2 teams have played, but that was 5 years and beyond ago. Here's a run by Daggett, hit right away and dropped. Not much at all on that one, if anything. Good tackle there by, it was Will Obener, a 6-foot junior for the Pioneers. It'll be 3rd down. Say from the 26. Handoff, met in the backfield, nowhere to go, dropped. It'll bring up 4th down. Daggett had nowhere to go on that one.
A reminder, we have Explore Live video coverage tonight on YouTube and ExploreOkoboji.com, powered by Premier Communications. Yes.
Nations. Opener with the tackle on that one as well.
And you can go back and rewatch all previous live streams with video coverage on our YouTube channel or ExploreOkoboji.com at the video stream archive section of the website.
4th down and 6, and it looks like HMS is going to punt this one. Well, another player on the sideline for HMS here just dropped down to get stretched out. Here's a snap. It is a punt, and it's going to land at about the 43-yard line of Okoboji, and then picked up from there. And the return by Guthrie. He'll scamper out of bounds. It's Marcus Guthrie on the return as he gets across midfield with it.
They had a gunner full head of steam, running straight for the ball. Almost got his hands on it.
And we got the
Let's see where they bring it back. They're going to mark him. Just shy of the 50.
Wall of Fame. Sioux City.
Hey, shout out as well to the officials tonight. I believe they've done a great job. They really have. I didn't pick up their names before we got into this broadcast, but I've been a big fan of everything they've done.
Two of them had the same last name.
Oh.
I don't know if they're related, but from the 48-yard line of their own, the Pioneers take over. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Here's the snap to right. Pump fakes right. Pressure coming. Eludes that. Scampers out to the near side. Fires it. Incomplete. Short of the intended receiver.
Almost made something out of nothing.
Tried to hit Wasson and left it short.
2nd and 10 from the Pioneer 48 coming up. 2:45 winding down and continuous clock from Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn.
Let's see if Riker Wright can get out in some open area. He's got some wheels. Runs track as well.
Trips right, lone receiver left. Got a inside zone bouncing outside. Here we go.
Heitritter will carry it off the left side. That's Braxton Heitritter, a 5'8" freshman for Okoboji.
Going to cut the distance in half to the first down marker and a little more. Gain of 7 on the play. Here comes a 3rd down and 3 on the 45 of the HMS side.
2:05 and counting.
2:05 left.
Pioneers not letting that play clock go all the way down as of yet. 15 seconds left. Now they'll walk it up to the line. Good job by the younger backups to work that clock. Very nice job. Wright takes a snap, fires it out to the near side. It's incomplete. A screen pass about a yard upfield was the receiver in Evans who couldn't snatch it through his hands. Incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down.
Game's about over.
1.5 to go.
Well, if they can pick up a first down here, I'd say time will run out on HMS.
You know, you might have to take 2 more snaps in this game before it's all said and done.
Right in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looks it downfield. Throws it downfield to the receiver on the near sideline. Caught. And that is enough for the first down on 4th down. Nice pass to the outside. And Wasson reels it in right to Wasson. And now there's 45 seconds remaining in the ballgame. They'll have to do 1 more play. They bring another quarterback into the Okoboji Pioneers?
Maybe the starting
like
quarterback, I do believe.
Probably take a knee, right?
Yep, Vanderpool, the starter, comes back in, and he'll just take the snap and take the knee, and that'll end the game.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it.
Time's going to run out.
And Okoboji is going to win the game.
49-0, the final.
Hear it here. Hear it here. Hey.
Yeah.
Excited fans, Hank. Gotta love it. Okoboji, big win on the road here tonight, like Hank, you were saying, 49-0 over HMS. Go on the road, boy, it was all Pioneers all game long. They jumped on it early and just rode it out from there. Trying to get one or both coaches to come up. Sometimes after a first game, they'll forget, get carried away and whatnot, but both of them said they'd be happy to come up and join us if they remembered. We'll try to get them up here for you, too. Again, let's into our post-game show. Post-game show is brought to you by the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We will be back in 3 minutes coming up with the post-game show. Q102.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
The Savings Bank is proud to be a part of our community and committed to supporting education and sports in our area. Visit any one of the Savings Bank locations in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park and let them be part of your financial team. Go to savingsbankia.com for more details. Member FDIC.
Insurance is all about relationships. It's built on trust and getting to know our clients. We want to know about you.
We try to sell more than just a policy. In essence, we're selling ourselves, and in that regard, I feel we have a very good product.
You might say, well, everybody has people, but we have people. And we have people who love their jobs and are passionate about what they do.
The producer or the accounting department or the receptionist at the desk, they want to see that customer taken care of.
When searching for an auto repair shop, you want one that's trustworthy and reliable. Snyder's Auto Care in Hartley maintains a high standard using the highest quality auto parts and excellent service. Snyder's Auto Care is the only place for your vehicle service and repair.
Trimers Insurance Agency Incorporated of Hartley is a proud sponsor of the HMS Hawks. Let the team at Trimers Insurance take the worry out of your life. Call Trimers Insurance today at 1-800-865-1761. At your service for over 100 years.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
Q102, Okoboji's Best Rock, and Friday Night Light Football. Week 1 of the Iowa High School football season with Tim Peterson and Hank Ambrose. Time for the post-game show. The final score 49-0 in favor of the Okoboji Pioneers. Headed on the road to Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn. It was their first matchup in a few seasons, Tim. And Okoboji, you know, they looked really strong tonight. They got going early on in the first quarter. They kept it rolling all the way until halftime, where it was 42-0, and they were able to put on another touchdown before the end of the game in the second half, too.
Pioneers just came out clicking and firing and on all cylinders, and, you know, as a coach early in the season, you don't want to give up the big plays, and HMS struggled with that tonight early and often as the Pioneers lit it up in that first quarter, scoring 35 points in that first quarter alone, and then it got into running clock, and then the second half, HMS kept their first stringers in there because, you know, there's no reason to take them out. Let's get in there, and there, you know, a lot of youngsters who haven't had much varsity time, especially as starters, get them in there, get that experience, and build them up, and try to just improve every game, and another game next week. So HMS has got to try to get a little bit better each week with South O'Brien next on their schedules. But the Okoboji Pioneers came out firing, looking good. Didn't seem like they were tested all that much as their starters didn't seem to be. And they'll look to just keep improving as they got a matchup next week against Boyden Hall Rock Valley back in Milford.
You know, some highlights for me tonight. Okoboji Pioneers, Symington played fantastic. 2 interceptions. One of them was a pick 6. I believe he had a pair of receiving touchdowns as well. There were some new faces in the offense and defense this year for Okoboji that had some limited time from last year, and they filled the shoes great. I mean, they looked really, really good. They look super prepared tonight, and they look seasoned too, despite being underclassmen. Plenty of freshmen tonight playing for Okoboji, plenty of juniors and sophomores. So kudos to the Pioneers. They came in on the road tonight and took care of business. And you know what? HMSA had some really good showings tonight as well. Billings closed the night with 3 sacks, I do believe, from my numbers. I was impressed by him. A pair of those were back-to-back, which was another highlight of the night too. HMS didn't give up. They fought to the very end of this contest. Got to give them props.
Did a great job, and Coach is on his way up here. Hank, should we take a break, or are we keeping it right here? And
Well, let's keep it right here, Tim, because, we got some other things to talk about. I'd like to remind everyone else that we have the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show tonight starting at 10 o'clock over on KUOO. It's going to be airing over there every single Friday night starting at 10 o'clock as well. And we also have other broadcasts going on right now. Algona leading Spirit Lake 27-14 early on in the fourth quarter. That's, again, over on KUOO. And Scott Nolte has Emmitsburg and Esterville Lincoln Central in a close matchup. That is over in the third quarter, I do believe. That might have actually just started the fourth quarter over there.
Emmitsburg is ranked, if I'm not mistaken. ELC is not. I talked to a person from ELC who thought they were just going to not be that good this season. Apparently, she was wrong because they're hanging with Emmitsburg so far, and not only hanging, they're right in it.
Within a touchdown, for the majority of the game. So very impressive from what we've seen from them anyway. We have a coach coming up here, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more of the postgame show. Does that sound good to you, Tim?
Sure.
All right, stick around. More football talk on the postgame show right after this on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's home internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
The Community Agency of Hartley, Paulina, Primgar, and Sanborn, your local internet, cable, and phone service provider, is proud to support our local students and athletes. Call the Community Agency, 712-930-5593, or visit their website, tcaexpress.net.
Host your next unforgettable event at Parks Boat Club. Perched above Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe, this stunning venue offers breathtaking lake views, top-tier accommodations, and a culinary experience that will wow your guests. Whether it's an intimate gathering, business meeting, or a grand celebration, make your event extraordinary. Choose Parks Boat Club.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Post-game show courtesy of the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. I'm Tim Peterson, and joining me up here in the press box is Coach Klaus. And Coach, what a great way to start the season, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked, we were ready to get out and compete, and you have an idea of kind of what you have as you get through the summer and you see things in the early fall, but you never really know, especially going in. We replaced a lot of key pieces between the seniors last year, and that's kind of the great thing about coaching high school is you get the opportunity to see new kids step up into those positions. You do it long enough, you kind of know how that all kind of works out. So, it was great to see those guys have success to start the season and do really good things, and obviously have some things that we can work on, and which is phenomenal to kind of have that result and be able to say, hey, we need to do this better, penalties, things like that, some missed tackles. but then also you put up 49 points and do some really good things offensively and defensively.
You said you lost a lot of main players, guys who got most of the stats for you last season, but a lot of the younger players got some playing time, like Trey Vanderpool. Got a few reps in. He threw some balls last year. He ran the football, I believe. I think he even received on a pass or two last season.
Might have, yep.
But so kind of doing it all. So you have some players that contributed last year, weren't the big names, big numbers or anything, but got out there, got some experience. And tonight it really showed it, like Vanderpool.
Yeah, Trey has had a really good summer. As far as, understanding the position, he has the knowledge of our offense down pat, and, he has matured and he has kind of taken that and owned it. Going into the summer, it was, hey, whose job and who's willing to kind of go and take it, and he's owned it. And to see him step up and play, I thought our offensive line, we knew coming in that that was going to be what we're going to have to lean on. You had Cal and
some big boys
and Aiden, Riley Worrell, all those core guys coming in, and then Caden Schillinger coming back. We knew that we could do some things because of that offensive line, and I thought they gave him a ton of time. And you saw the maturity of Trey, where a few times where that first read wasn't there, and he was able to make some of those secondary reads. That one early to Carson. That's just confidence-wise to have that success and know that they can do that. It was pretty darn cool.
And you guys come on the road tonight and just things were firing early and often. Like you said, that pass to Carson Story, it was I had it down for a 79-yard touchdown, but you ended up putting 35 points up in that first quarter. How good of a feeling is that when in your first game of the season on the road?
Yeah, it was awesome. To be able to do that. It's again, you don't know what you've got. You have an idea, but to come out and execute the way they did, and again to see kids having fun and seeing that work pay off and the things that they did. It's kind of a weird feeling because as a coach, you've kind of amped yourself up for this, and also it's like I'm a little bit more relaxed than what I should be. But yeah, we did a lot of those really good things, and to get out to that lead early was awesome, and to see different kids make plays. We had, Avery Simonton, came out with his hair on fire and made plays both offensively, defensively. I said those linemen played really well. You see Jaron Heller do a lot of really good things too, and Cam Vonk is another one who's put in a ton of time, and he kind of jumps into that role, made that awesome cut on that touchdown. To do all that stuff early, you get a little spoiled with that. But to see those guys do that, and again, I think it breeds confidence in what they can do, which is what we want.
A couple more things I wanted to talk to you about. So I had Vanderpool for 4 touchdown passes tonight, but Avery Symington, 2 touchdown receiving, and an interception for a touchdown, and 2 total interceptions on the night. He said his hair was on fire, and the stats prove it.
Yeah, that interception for a touchdown was an amazing play. He's been playing fast, and he's really taken kind of a leadership role. As a junior last year, he was able to kind of be that. I mean, he was a big part of what we did last year, but he didn't have to be the leader, the guy. And this year, we've asked that of him, and he's owned it. In the way he's practiced, the way he's talked, and the way he's kind of driven our guys to be. So, we had a lot of intention that, hey, you're gonna have a big game tonight, but yeah, some of the things that he did was just a credit to him in preparing for it. But he's a talented player, and he's going to be a guy that's going to be a good player for us. So to have that start was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was one of the guys I was referring to when I said contributed last year. Weren't the big name numbers guy, but one of the contributors, and he showed it tonight. And then also the kicking game. Boy, Asa Jacobson, he doesn't just barely make extra points, does he? I want to know what his distance he can get on a field goal is.
Yeah, he's been booming it. He's another one who, again, he's obsessed with the things that he does. He plays a big role in us, offensively and defensively. But he's owned the kicking game too, and that's a huge asset to a team if we can be consistent with our kickoffs and be able to, get it back there, but then also to have trust in that and in our extra points and after games. Our goal is to play tight games, and play big games as the season progresses, and having trust in a kicker is a big deal, and we've got a ton of trust in Asa.
I'm a Vikings fan. I know all about trusting in your kicker.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Next week, Bowling Hall, Rock Valley back at home. Any thoughts on them early on? I mean, you can't know too much about a team at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into the film and watch them, but they're traditionally, those are two schools that have been together for a long time and have been really good, at football, and that tradition is always there, and that mentality is always there. So we know they're going to be tough, they're going to be physical, and they're going to do a lot of different things. But yeah, it's hard to tell exactly who or what until we kind of get into that film. So hopefully, this week one we'll be able to kind of pick up on some of the different things that they're doing, and we know it's going to be physical and it's going to be tough, and it's a good test. Going into week 2 for sure.
A lot of Pioneers fans messaging me tonight, former students still in the area and still paying attention. This program disappeared for a bit, but they're back. You did well last year. You're off to a good start this year, and we hope to be with you the rest of the way this season, Coach. Nice job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Coach Klaus joining us, and we'll bring in the other coach, Coach Delzer. We'll have him in 1 minute right here. Don't go anywhere. This is High School Football Friday Night Lights.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
You work hard for the things you have and the lifestyle you love. Are you doing enough to protect it? Are you sure? Head on down the highway to MHR Insurance for a quick insurance review. Get some peace of mind and be sure, really sure that you're covered. Visit MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
Century Mutual Insurance Association, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes. Century Mutual recognizes the dedication it takes to work and play hard, serving more than 50 local communities. Teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Q102, Okoboji's Best Rock. We had Okoboji and HMS tonight. Coach Delzer joins us for the broadcast. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We had 49-0, the final score tonight, but you know what? You guys played to the very end of this matchup. Some highlights tonight. Billings, big fan of what he brought to the table, got to the quarterback 3 times. Talk to us about some of the senior leaders heading into the season, Coach.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys like Billings. Isaac Shearholtz is another one to mention. We've got some younger guys who have really stepped up. So we've got a lot of good things going. The score tonight is going to tell you otherwise, and there's a lot of things that we're going to have to go back and work on and really have to hammer the fundamentals this week. But that was what got us beat tonight. It wasn't big stuff. It was just the little fundamentals, and those things stack up, and that's an issue. But I know we got the right guys who are going to try to fix it. So
saw some different running backs in the game tonight, Coach. Saw some power concepts, I believe, with Daggett tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us about what the different running back schemes bring to the table for the Hawks.
Yeah, we've got 2 guys that I think we're pretty confident in, and I think that we'll mix them up as the year goes on, and hopefully we can keep them both fresh and keep them moving. And if we can block up things right, I think they're going to have a lot of success like you kind of saw at the beginning of tonight. So
I believe 10 players from offense and defense were a mixed bag returned to this season that got some significant playing time from last year. Coach, talk to us about returning some of these guys and what they bring to the table this season.
Yeah, it's nice to have them back. We're doing a lot of the same things, so that makes it easier when we're doing stuff like our calls and stuff. It was all new because I brought out a new system when I came last year, so it's really nice that, hey, we're calling this and this, and we can kind of just talk football faster, and guys are picking it up pretty well, so that's been really nice.
From year 1 to year 2, how's the transition been, Coach?
Yeah, it's been good. I think that the culture is getting in a good place. I think we've got some good leadership. The results aren't obviously where we wanted after tonight, but hopefully we can find a way to right that, and it's a long season. I know we got the right guys in the right place to do the right thing, so we'll get it done.
3-6 was a record last year. You are going to leave tonight 0-1 on the season. Where are you guys at mentally? Where do you want to be by the end of the season?
Yeah, we just need to go out and compete and do the opposite of what we did tonight and give ourselves a chance at the end of games. And I know we can do things because we've got the right players and the right stuff, but if we can't handle the little things, that's where we've got to start. So I think I still have really high expectations because I think we can be competitive in our district and who we're going to play. But if we can't correct the little things like we couldn't tonight, we're going to find ourselves in this hole again. So we got to get back to the basics and figure out how we're going to do things. So
next Friday night, going to be at South O'Brien. What are you looking forward to in that matchup, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, that's a rivalry, so the kids get really fired up. I'm new to the area, but I'm starting to feel it a little bit too, so I get it. There's a little bit of animosity there, so that's always fun. But I just know they're a good, well-coached team, and they're going to come and be physical. So they're going to stress us and things like what we were stressed with tonight. So we're going to have to find a way to adapt and meet that. So.
And speaking of rivalries, Coach, Iowa State, Iowa Hawkeyes going to be next weekend. You got Coach Ebel on the sidelines, and formerly, of course, Cooper was with the HMS Hawks. Talk to us about what he brings to the table from the coaching staff and having a guy like Cooper as an alumni from HMS.
Yeah, Cooper's awesome, and one of the standout things, I mean, I don't know him really well because I'm new to the area, but we had that youth camp this summer where he came out and he led that, and you can just see how passionate he is about football and about doing things the right way. So obviously he's a big impact there, and he's a good leader. It was awesome to see what he did with the kids, and you can see that he's going to do big things, and you can see he's already doing big things because he's a great leader out there, and they show that. So
certainly. Can't wait to call HMS all year long for football, Coach, with ExploreOkoboji.com, Q102, and the rest of our other radio stations. We're going to be here from step one to the end of it for the whole journey. Coach, thanks for joining us for the post-game show.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's Coach Delzer joining us for the show. That's going to be the end of our broadcast tonight as well from ExploreOkoboji.com and Q102. Big thank you to our wonderful sponsors of the broadcast, and as well as Mac and Rachel helping us run the show from back home as well. And Tim, thank you. I know you don't got a headset, but thank you, my friend. It was fun. Can't wait for another broadcast with you. You're smiling on the camera now. Be sure to rewatch all the live streams powered by Premier Communications as well from our YouTube channel and ExploreOkoboji.com as well. For Tim Peterson and the rest of the crew tonight, this is Hank Ambrose signing off for HMS Football.